So 64 foot candles for standard F32 T8 lamps. This is pulling about 0.96 amps on 120 volts. And we're going to drop it down and put on some LEDs. All right, I'm going to update my lighting. I'm going to go from regular fluorescent T8 to LED. Let's see how much I'm going to save. So I'm pulling 0.95 amps at 120 volts. And let's see what happens when we replace with LED. There's a little bit of wiring involved, but it's going to save us some energy. Let's test and see what's going to happen. So this is the T8 retrofit LED I got from online on Amazon. And this gets wired between 100 and 277 volts. This no longer uses a ballast. Let me show you. So the first thing we did was take off the covers, actually remove the lamps, take off the covers, and we're going to expose the ballast. Now there's only one ballast in both of these channels. So all I did was turn the power off, make sure the power is off, and I just cut off the leads to the original ballast. You can just cut them right off. Now, I'm going to reuse the wiring that's here. There's no sense in recreating anything. So I'm going to make the end caps with the single wire, the neutral. So this is my neutral. And it's the yellow wire, which passes through and goes over to that side. And that jumps over to both lamps. Now this here looks confusing, but it's not. Now these are just wires that were already one wire for each of these keystone jacks. So the blue was this side, the red was this side. All I did, since the wiring was there, is just converted it and connected it into this quick push-in connector. And I didn't have enough room, so I had to actually splice over into another one. And then I added the disconnect, because there is a disconnect that is required now for all lighting fixtures. There wasn't one here, so I just added this. So I'm going to put this together, put the covers back on, and then we're going to test the current and the lighting output. I'll be right back. Well, the original was about 66, and I've almost doubled my foot candle output, and I've also saved amperage now. Okay, originally with the old bulbs it was 0.96 amps. Let's see what it is now. 0.81. So we dropped 15%, approximately 15% in energy with these running, with double the light output. Not bad. So here's the new one. Let's go over to one of the original ones and see the light output.